Welcome back, it's me Adam, you're watching Unlimited Options Investing. In this video, I want to talk about one specific chart, the Bitcoin chart now. Okay, everyone's looking at Bitcoin, but specifically what I'm seeing when it comes to the potential of a compression of price, and then potentially from there, if we're going to break up or break down from the current consolidation. So I know that's a lot of big words up there, but I want to get right into it. If this is your first time on the channel, welcome aboard. Hit that subscribe button. Here at Unlimited Options Investing, we talk everything from stocks, crypto, options, ETFs. We're investing for the long term. As always, smash that like button. Let's get started. Alrighty, first taking a look at Coinmarketcap.com, we see BTC currently at a price just below 39,000 at 38,807, a 24-hour increase of 1.14% and a 7-day increase of 4.26%. Ethereum faring a little bit better than Bitcoin, up 3.71% over the last 24 hours and up 12.64% over the past week, now sitting at $2,777. Scrolling down a little bit to Cardano, hovering just above $1, up 1.87% over the past 24 hours and 1.54% over the past week, so pretty negligible over the past week. And only a few weeks ago, this was the leading cryptocurrency, while most of the other cryptos were falling, Cardano was going up, and then eventually Cardano followed suit with the rest of crypto falling as well. Solana up 14% over the last 24 hours and up over the past week, pretty much the same, up 15%. And this one makes a little bit of sense because Solana and Ethereum are very heavily tied together. So although Solana outperformed Ethereum in the past 24 hours, over the past week, they're pretty close to one another. XRP at 62 cents, up 3% over the last 24 hours and up 2% over the past 7 days. Scrolling down even more, Bitcoin now sitting at 14 cents, up 1% over the last day and up pretty much 0.5% over the past week. Polygon at $1.65, up 1.34% over the past day and 7.41% over the past week. Shiba Inu 0.0000000218 cents, up 1% over the last day and 1.5% over the past week. Crypto.com coin sitting at 43 cents, up 0.75% over the past 24 hours and 10% over the past week. So all in all, crypto is pretty scattered, some doing better than others. And when we look at the market caps, Bitcoin is at $735 billion, Ethereum at $331 billion. After first and second place, Bitcoin and Ethereum, Tether is all the way down at $78 billion. So in my humble opinion, which could be completely wrong, in my opinion, I believe that Bitcoin is like the gold standard of crypto. It's the brand of crypto. And I know, even though I don't understand, I know there are a lot of very promising projects that will succeed over the upcoming years. I don't know anything about any of these coins, to be quite frank with you. I have no idea which altcoins are going to succeed, but in my opinion, what I'm invested in right now, I put my money where my mouth is, Bitcoin and Ethereum. In my opinion, once Bitcoin starts moving, Ethereum follows suit, and then the rest of the altcoins. Even though currently it's all over the place and some are outperforming the others, when push comes to shove and eventually sentiment returns to crypto and Bitcoin's nearing that all-time high, I think Ethereum is going to be right behind it, and then eventually when Bitcoin breaks that all-time high, you're going to see Ethereum and all the altcoins going buck. Taking a look at the candlestick chart, so we see this downtrend, and it has existed ever since roughly the end of November, beginning of December. And every time we've touched that downtrend, we've just found continued selling. Most of the time not even reaching the downtrend, finding selling pressure against the 20 or the 50 EMA on the 4-hour time frame. Looking now ever since the 21st of January, maybe a week and a half ago, we have been grinding up higher ever since we fell to about $34,000. And really respecting this uptrend. We've broken through the 20 and the 50 EMA and by the end of the week on February 5th, February 6th, if we continue grinding higher on this uptrend, we're eventually going to meet the downtrend. And this is what you call a compression. Eventually, when it reaches this point, if it ever gets there, it can decide at any point before then. If we get to this point, we're going to have to decide, are we going to break out or are we going to find resistance, selling pressure, and continue falling down? Again, the classic idea of a downtrend is that you're making lower highs and lower lows, and with this uptrend, we're making higher highs and higher lows. And it's going to have to eventually decide, this downtrend being a lot stronger than this uptrend, simply due to the nature of how long the downtrend has existed versus the uptrend. Taking a look at Ethereum, we have a very similar idea, again on the 4-hour time frame. Ever since we sold off and reached about $2,300 a coin, even more or less respecting this uptrend. Yeah, we fell below it a couple of times, but quickly recovered back into the trend. And because Ethereum has been outperforming Bitcoin over the past week, we see that we're closer to the downtrend than we are to the uptrend, meaning we could be testing this downtrend quicker than the Bitcoin. And let's say we do find resistance on this downtrend, we would still have the opportunity to bounce off of the uptrend and then test the downtrend again. And one ratio I like looking at is the Ethereum to Bitcoin ratio. And just like we can look at a single crypto or stock or Forex or whatever, and just like you can look at a single stock or a single coin or compare two different foreign currencies, here I've taken Ethereum and pushed it against Bitcoin on the 4-hour time frame and created a candlestick chart of how Ethereum does relative to Bitcoin. And we have the same idea where we have resistance areas, support areas, moving averages, and this is why I've always liked science, math, and numbers, because they're objective and connected together. So when we look at this on the 4-hour time frame, we're seeing that we're peaking a little bit at about a 0.07 ratio, and we're pretty disconnected from the 20 and the 50 EMA, but clearly again over the past week, Ethereum outperforming Bitcoin. So really to tie this all together, you take a look at Bitcoin, you take a look at Ethereum. If on the candlesticks you're able to identify these mini uptrends and the downtrends, the compressions, even though they don't mean everything, they could be a solid indication for when we could eventually break out. And if you are long on Bitcoin or crypto in general for the future, these indications could lead you ahead of the curve. Alrighty, that's the end of my video. Thank you very much for watching as always. Let me know in the comments below, do you think that crypto as a whole relies on the price of Bitcoin and the sentiment of Bitcoin? And do you think the price of BTC is going to compress and then break out or break down? Let me know in the comments below. As always, like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.